It's our work session. Mr. Kaplan's not here today. I guess he's out of the state. We have items of discussion. There's two, 2018 liquid fuels allocation and county credit card policy. I don't think that we have anything from a previous meeting that's left to discuss. So I guess we'll start on liquid fuels. Pam?
I have given 3 different examples of or allocations for the liquid fuels, to which at the next public meeting we'll have to pass with resolution as to the amount that each municipality will be given. The first one, the distributed amount of $155,000, that is what has been given in 16 and 17.
Okay.
By doing that, with estimating what the bridge inspections will be, what our reimbursements will be from the state, should leave $30,618 at the end of 2018 in the checking account. If we increase it to $160,000, of course, all the municipalities will get an increase, would leave $25,618. So we could bump it up a little bit. And the other one that I gave is $165,000, which would be a total of $10,000 more than what we gave in 16, and would leave $20,618 as a cushion in the bank account.
Okay.
And that is to cover the way that the bridge inspections work. When the county is billed, we pay the full invoice. Then I send an invoice to the state for reimbursement of 80% of that.
Okay.
So, it depends on how soon the state can pay us back. So that would leave a little bit of a cushion in there for the end of the year.
Have you heard from any of the townships or any of the municipalities in regard to this? And
No, they get their own liquid fuels, and this is what we give them, because we don't own any county roads.
Right.
So we disperse our funds to them.
Okay. But so there's never been any request for a greater amount of a percentage from us, though, in regard to these funds? Okay. All right.
Now, we can keep up to 50% in our checking account from what we get from the state.
Okay.
But we've never done that. We tried to keep $10,000 each year and build it up.
Mm-hmm.
But we've, for like bridge emergencies, but nobody has ever asked for that money. So then a couple of years ago in 15, I believe, we decided not to do that, and we gave them a larger amount.
Okay.
And then backed it down.
All right.
So, I mean, I don't see, any reason not to give them, bump it up to $160,000 for 2018.
Okay.
So we just need to know, or I need to know for the resolution, what amount the commissioners would like to give so that we can do a resolution. Because they can't apply until we pass that resolution.
All right. Well, that sounds good. And you started to say something about the balance left in the checking account.
We can keep up to 50% of what we are given.
Okay.
In a year.
All right.
So we can add up to like $75,000, but there's no need to.
Okay, right. All right.
So we just, give it all back.
Okay. Do you have any questions? Anyone have any questions? All right. Moving on to the credit card policy. Where'd this come from?
I'm sorry, I'm a little unprepared because I didn't know it was on the agenda.
Okay.
But, Commissioner Kaplan had asked me to do a rough draft.
Okay.
Just so we have something in standard procedure.
Okay.
So every department is handling it the same. Talking to Pam, there are some changes obviously that already need made to this.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess today it's just for your review and get some
Okay.
input. And
So the only change is just on the policy number 2? The number 2 item?
Yes. Currently, I mean, unless the commissioners want to change, currently the way it's done is the chief clerk, by approval of the commissioners, goes to the bank and gets the credit cards for each person. And if anybody is terminated, it's the chief clerk that goes in and deletes that account.
Okay. So you believe that it should be changed from fiscal director to chief clerk?
Unless the commissioners want to change the way that it,
It's, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, that's pretty simple. There's not much to consider there.
Are these for travel, mainly, or purchasing?
Want to see this?
well, both travel. If they want to have if they have a hotel,
Right.
then they have the county credit card that they can make their own hotel
Right.
reservations.
No, what I'm saying,
or-
this is all credit cards for travel, not for
No.
pro cards for purchasing.
All credit cards, like we have credit cards,
Yep.
like certain people,
Yep.
like the sheriff's department, others have credit cards, so.
Okay. Yep. Just want to clarify if it was travel or purchases.
Okay. Okay. Next item on the agenda is public comments. Do you have any public comments?
I have can they, on your credit card that they receive, does that include like their meals and,
When they're traveling,
when
yes.
they're traveling? And, yeah, okay. And they don't nobody gets mileage in the county, do they?
Yes.
Yeah, well, it depends, like on the situation. If they have a county vehicle, the county vehicle is a transportation. The only way that they can use anything else is if there's absolutely no county vehicles available for them. So,
If they use their personal vehicle, they get.
if they use their
Yeah,
personal
right.
vehicle, they do, yes.
Okay.
All right. Any other public comments? All right. Moving on to quarterly objectives. Ben's not here. Projects, active or backlog. Do you want to talk about any of your projects?
I've been a bit busy the past couple of weeks. I haven't been able to focus on them as much. Next week, I intend to have a more detailed report on what I'm working on.
Okay. Upcoming commissioner meeting review. The meeting will be Wednesday, February 28th.
8.
So we don't have that review right now. Department committee updates. Any? From you,
I'm
Lisa?
going to the school starting Friday with the voting machine and the League of Women Voters to register the 18-year-olds and
Oh,
give
great.
them demonstrations of the voting machine.
Do you go to all the high schools then?
Yes.
That's great.
I do. I have one Friday, then I have one Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday next week. So I
Okay.
hit all 5 of them.
Good. That'll keep you busy.
Yeah.
How about you, Phil? You have anything? Ed?
I'll be out 2 days next week. Got a meeting with the Governor's Advisory Board
Nice.
down in Harrisburg, so
Well, good luck with that.
thanks.
Denny, you have anything?
Not for the business of the county, but after the meeting's over, I'd like to say something before everybody leaves.
Sure.
It's a non-work session item.
Okay. Lori, you have anything? Keith? Pam?
Nope.
All right. Okay. If no one has anything further, that concludes our meeting.
What I want to